The Borough of Rochdale is a great place to live, work and visit. At Rochdale Borough Council, we want the very best for our people. We want to talk to you about how we can meet the financial challenge of having less money to fund services in the future and the part that you can play in helping to meet these challenges. We deliver services to over 212,000 people, living in over 92,000 households and 6,400 businesses. You probably know that the council empties your bins and keeps the streets clean, maintains roads, parks, libraries and streetlights. We also deliver services to enable people to be independent, give the best start to cared-for children, help vulnerable people and support our schools to deliver the best education for children and much more. The council spends money on delivering a whole range of services such as collecting and disposing of your waste, cleaning and lighting the streets, maintaining your parks and roads, and developing the economy. But we spend the majority on other things like adult and children's services, schools, housing benefits and managing the organisation. However, as a council, we're continuing to face financial pressures due to reductions in government funding, increasing costs and higher demand for services. We receive around 3/4 of our funding from the government, and the other quarter is generated locally from council tax, business rates and other income. This means that the council is hit hard by reductions in government funding. The council has had to make £143 million of savings over the past 5 years, with expected further savings of £37 million over the next 2 years. This means we have to make difficult choices about which services we can continue to deliver. By law, we have to set a balanced budget, so there is no option but to make changes to services and generate further income. We've already done a number of things to make sure the council is making best use of its money. We've reduced our workforce by 1,000. We've used technology to deliver services differently. We've introduced waste recycling initiatives. We're also disposing of any land or buildings that we don't need. And we're working closely with the NHS, police and fire services and voluntary organisations. However, due to the size of the reduction in funding that we face, these savings are not enough. We're trying to increase the income we receive and boost the local economy by attracting businesses and investment to the borough and encouraging the building of new private homes and affordable housing. We're also using solar power to generate electricity and to reduce the council's costs. How can you help? Recycle more and correctly to help reduce the council's costs and improve the environment. If we increased recycling and reduced general waste to landfill by 5%, we could save £1.2 million a year. Don't drop litter and report any rubbish that's been dumped. We're making more and more of our services available online and making them easier to access, including on your mobile or tablet. Pay your council tax and business rates by direct debit. It costs pence rather than pounds to provide some services online rather than face-to-face or on the phone. Support local businesses and shops. Every £1 spent brings £4 to the local economy. Get involved in volunteering and help your neighbours too. This is rewarding and good fun. Could you support an older person to maintain their independence and live at home? Could you consider fostering and make a difference to a child's life? Visit rochdale.gov.uk/savings for other ways to help us do more. There are some really difficult decisions that need to be made which will affect some of the services that the council delivers. We will be consulting on changes to our services through savings proposals in the autumn. We want your views and your help.